Hey, Facebook and YouTube, how's it going? I am here doing another live on Wednesday at noon. My name is Mel, and I am a behavior change specialist and a personal trainer. So what my video is today, it's going to be about the 3 keys to success. And obviously because I am a personal trainer by trade, even though I'm geez, that's not working. Sorry, let me figure this out. There's not great lighting in here today. It is pretty freaking cloudy out, so sorry. It's not great quality, but okay, back to what I was talking about. I'm so distracted. So there's 3 keys to being successful, and we're going to talk, kind of referencing weight loss. But these 3 keys are actually necessary for success in any part of your life. So the 3 keys are state, story, and strategy. And that's kind of how I'm going to break it down to you guys today. So going off of weight loss, again, I can kind of, as I'm talking about it, I'll kind of put in perspective how you can relate this to any part of your life. But most weight loss programs, and this is why people aren't successful, or they have success for a small amount of time and then they fall off, is because most weight loss programs focus on strategy. And like I said, you need all 3 of the state, story, and strategy to be successful at pretty much anything. Strategy, so what strategy is like the how-tos. As a personal trainer, you give the how-tos, like how to work out, what kind of exercises you're going to do, what are you going to eat, how much are you going to eat, so the how-tos. Now, the thing is you can find that information. Today, in the world we live in, you can Google almost anything. I'm going to go back and look at both cameras here again. I'm always doing it on both cameras because I have one on my fan page. If you're watching this on my profile, my fan page is Mel Lauren Fitness. And at some point, I won't be doing these on my profile anymore. I'll just be doing them on Mel Lauren Fitness. So if you're not on there, check that out. Sorry, a little promotional. So most weight loss programs are strategy, but the thing is that you can find strategy anywhere. There's not an abundance of information. You can jump on Google and figure it out. Like, it's not like people don't really know how to lose weight. I mean, we get the gist, and if you wanted to figure it out, you can. So obviously that's not really the issue because people are still having a hard time with their weight. So what is the issue? People aren't doing it, right? So why are people not following through? If they got the strategies and they know exactly what they need to do, why aren't they following through? This is where story comes in. So you might know exactly what to do, but then what is your story? So this is what you tell yourself, why you can't do something, why you can't accomplish something. And again, this kind of goes into your brain. You say something's impossible and it becomes impossible because you're no longer looking for an answer because you pretty much said there is no answer. So your story might be, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, I'm not a morning person, I'm too tired after work, genetically I am just bigger, I don't have the resources to do what I need to do. That is someone's story. The thing is that those things might be true, but they're not the reason why you're unsuccessful. You can find ways around your story. I mean, if you don't have 20 minutes in your day, you really don't have a life. Like, you should be able to find the time to take care of yourself. And if you don't, then you need to rework some things. And again, that's part of your story. You need to have a higher standard for yourself. So people who are reaching their goals, who are successful, and that's with anything, guys, that is, you can, with work, with money, not just your weight, like anything that you want to achieve, these are all very important. Hey guys, who's watching here? I'm so tiny. I have Sandy and Michelle and Chrissy. Hey, hi guys. Thanks for joining and watching. So your story needs to change. You've got to turn your goals into musts. So everything can be against you, but if you make it a must, something that has to happen, you will find a way. If you make it a, if it happens, or I kind of wanna, you're already giving yourself an out, and it has to be a must. You have to do it. You have that higher standard, and you're not gonna quit until you get there, and that's what you need. So we have strategy and we have story. So then that brings us to state. State basically is like your mind game, like where are you at mentally, how are you feeling emotionally, and that's the real culprit. If you can change your state, that will help you change your story, and then the strategy is going to be how you succeed. Because again, if you don't have a good strategy, obviously it doesn't matter how excited you are or how motivated you are. Hey Dave, if you don't have the right strategy, you can do it all day and still not be successful. So that's why all three are important. But state of mind is what's going to help you get there. So state, or your mental game, really helps you focus in. It helps you focus on what is important, and your focus really does determine your emotions. So if you're focusing on all the things that are against you, if you're focusing on how hard it is, if you're focusing on everything that isn't going to set you up for success, then you're definitely not going to be able to get there, because then your story is, poor me, I can't do this, and these are all the reasons why. If you decide to change your focus on what can I do, what do I have working for me, I want this, I deserve this, depending on what you focus is going to really change your emotions. And emotions, as I said from my last video, and if you haven't seen that, you can check me out on YouTube, Mel Fitness, or it'll probably be on my fan page. I kind of went into this a little bit more, but your emotions affect your actions, or your motion, or your decisions. So when we make decisions, when we decide to act on something, it is based on emotions. That's how we don't do things based on logic. It's usually based on emotion. So you need to change your state, change what you're focusing on, change on what you can do, and the way you can do this. Or here, I'll tell you how I do this. And I kind of went about this before, but I want to really hit this home because this is the game changer, guys. In the morning, first of all, you want to prime yourself. You want to listen to things that are going to put you in a positive mindset, that are going to help you be successful and push past your story and figure out, how to make a new story. So you need to listen to this stuff in the morning, and it's got to be audible, because that subconscious, that's where your state comes from. It's not something you're necessarily conscious about. You act a certain way and you say a certain thing. You might not necessarily know why. So every morning I'm always listening to things that are making me feel positive, making me feel like I can take on the world, and that really changes my story and my state. It puts me in a good place, and I focus more on positive things and what I can do rather than what I can't do. So that's one thing. So that's audible, and that's, I listen to different books, and again, listening to them. So you can do other things. You can get ready in the morning and listen to this stuff and make a huge difference in your day. And it doesn't really take a lot of effort on your part. And the second thing that I do is I have a written out statement of what I want to accomplish. And again, that changes my focus again. So if I'm focused in on this goal of, right now mine is more business oriented, but if I'm focused in on these are the things that I want to accomplish, this is what I'm going to do, then my mind focuses on it, and then I'm more likely to get there. I mean, does that make sense? Are you guys kind of following along with that? So I write that down, and I don't make it too difficult, but this is what I want to accomplish. This is what I want to do it by. This is how I'm going to do it. And then I say it out loud. Again, it's the audio part of it that kind of makes the subconscious mind absorb the information. It has to be said out loud. It has to be with conviction or emotion. You have to kind of believe it. If you say it enough, though, you will begin to believe it. And that's really important. Again, that state of mind what you're focusing on, how it's making you feel, and then the decisions and the actions that come from those emotions. That is how you reach goals and you're successful. So if you start your day with positive messages saying, I deserve to be healthy, I deserve to take time for myself to get a 20-30 minute workout in, I deserve to eat healthy foods, I deserve to feel good. Feeling good is more important than laying down and taking a nap, because I'm going to get more energy and I'm going to get more out of it long term. So if you're putting these messages into your head, you're going to think that throughout the day, and you know what? Your actions will change. You will start to make those positive decisions. And if you're saying this, that means your story is changing. So you're telling yourself, I can do this. I can definitely find 20 minutes. I have standards. I'm a healthy person, and these are things that a healthy person will do. So if you take on that identity and that's part of your story now, and you change your story from, I don't have time, I don't have energy, I don't have the money, I don't have this, I don't have that, and you change your story to what you do have, you will focus on it and you will get it done. But it has to be a must, and you have to have those really high standards. And the only way to really rewire your brain is subconsciously, daily, until you believe it. And that's why a lot of weight loss programs don't work, because in the beginning you might have a little bit of motivation, but your subconscious brain kicks in and you start telling yourself this story, and this story is what you're going to believe. You say it enough and you believe it. That's why you need to have a different story and tell yourself something different, because that will happen. Whatever you say and put out into the world is absolutely what you're going to get. So if you say you're too tired, and you say you don't have time, and you say this, that, and the other, then that will come true. But if you intentionally change your story, intentionally change your state by audible, like putting it out into the world every single day, listening to positive things, your focus will change on those positive things and what you can do. And you can become the person that you identify with. And if you identify with someone healthy and positive, and someone who is going to get it done no matter what, if it's a must in your life and it needs to be a must, then it will happen, and then you will be successful. And that is what you need to do. So if you have any questions on the 3 keys of success, and right now I'm referring to weight loss, state, story, and strategy. You need all 3 of them to be successful. So if your weight loss program is just based on strategy, you're going to have a hard time reaching your goals if everything else isn't lining up. So that's basically all I have. Again, reach out to me. My Facebook fan page is Mel Lauren Fitness, or you can go to mellaurenfitness.com, or you can go on YouTube, Mel Lauren Fitness, and check out these replays. In a couple weeks, I'm going to be putting out a new FAB challenge, flat abs in your best butt. It's going to be different than last time. So if you were in it last time, go ahead and sign up for it again when it comes out. It's going to be a couple different focuses in there, and I hope you enjoy it. And I think that is all I got for you guys. So I hope you guys have been enjoying these videos. I will be back next Wednesday at noon with another video. And again, I'm always on Mel Lauren Fitness, so if you have any questions, reach out to me, and I will see you guys next time. I'm going to turn these off. Let's see. I'm now using this wireless mouse, because I don't know if any of you remember, if any of you were watching a couple weeks ago, my laptop